Some of you are living, but you're not really living. You're functioning, but sometimes you feel empty. You're present, but sometimes feel disconnected. The question is, are you connected to the life? Am I connected to the life? The scriptures declare in Leviticus 17:11, the life is in the blood. In the body, blood carries oxygen. Blood removes waste. Blood defends the body. Blood connects every system. If blood stops flowing, life stops. What blood does in the physical body, the blood of Jesus does in the spirit. So the question is, what does blood do in the body? And what does the blood of Jesus Christ do in the spirit? If his blood is not applied, there is no life, no cleansing, no defense, no connection. And many people today are trying to live without the life that's in the blood. You're going to church, but missing the connection. You're trying harder, but feeling emptier. Hear this, you cannot fix a blood problem with behavior. Let me take you back to a night in Egypt. A night filled with tension. A night filled with fear. A night where death was about to pass through the land. God said, take a lamb, kill it, put the blood on the door. Families inside, the children are asking questions. All they had was blood on the door. Not their works, not their history, not their effort, just the blood. You breathe in oxygen, but oxygen alone, beloved, does not give life until the blood carries it. That oxygen binds to hemoglobin, and now the blood becomes the transport system of life. Even if you breathe in, it is the blood that delivers oxygen. When oxygen cannot reach your tissues, cells begin to die. Tissues begin to decay. Life begins to leave. There was a man named Mr. Jones who had diabetes. And over time, something started to happen to his foot. At first, it was small. Just a little numbness. Just a little tingle. And then a small wound that did not seem serious. But what he did not realize was blood was no longer flowing. And because the blood was restricted, oxygen could not reach his extremities. And when oxygen cannot reach the tissue, the cells begin to die. What appeared to be a small wound outside was serious inside. And by the time he received help, the doctor had to amputate part of his foot. Observe, beloved, it was not because he did not care, not because he did not try, not because he was so careless, but because life could not reach the area without blood. There are people right now who look fine outside, but there are areas in their lives where the blood has not been applied. And what you're calling stress, what you're calling frustration, what you're calling emptiness is really a lack of life flow. Where the blood does not flow, life cannot remain. But where the blood is applied, life must respond. So whether you are dead in trespasses of sin, when the blood of Jesus Christ is applied, life must respond. And what the blood does in the body, the blood of Jesus Christ does in the spirit. Let me go a little deeper. In the human body, blood sustains life. In the spirit, his blood restores life. In the body, blood carries oxygen. In the spirit, his blood carries grace. In the body, blood keeps you alive temporarily. If the blood, beloved, is not applied, you are surviving, not living. God said to the children, when I see the blood, I will pass over you. Not when I see your effort, not when I see your perfection. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. Inside those homes, there were imperfect people. But when God looked, he did not see them. He saw the blood. And everyone who placed the door or the blood on the doorposts of their lives, the destroying angel passed over them. They were not only Israelites who did it. There were Egyptians who heeded the warning. But God did not say, when I see the blood on the Egyptian house, I will not pass over them. Or when I see the blood on the Israelites' house, I will pass over them, or the Hebrew people. No, he says, when I see the blood, wherever I see the blood, the destroying angel will pass over. On a hill called Calvary, Jesus was stretched wide, nails in his feet, nails in his hands, crown of thorns upon his head, pressed into his head, beloved. And the blood, his life, began to flow from his head, from his hands, from his feet, from his side. Every drop was speaking life, restoration. If Jesus' blood had not been shed, if he did not give his life for you and me, our lives could not be restored. It's not about the outward doorpost anymore, beloved. It's about the doorpost of your heart and mind that speaks identity, and that speaks you belong. Jesus' cross made the connection, and his divine bloodline made it permanent. What the cross started, his bloodline sustains. It sustains you. It sustains me. It sustains us today, beloved, because the life is in his blood. His blood is his life. Some of you are spiritually suffocating, breathing but not living, existing but not connected. Because remember, beloved, alignment before assignment. We must be aligned with his life, aligned with his blood, to be on his assignment. Because assignment without alignment is misalignment. His life is still available. So I am not disconnected. The blood has brought me near. I belong to his bloodline. What about you? The life, beloved, is in the blood.